Back, my dear students. So, since I'm always looking to improve our application, I think one of the things that we are missing here is maybe the date of the post. I think it's super important to have that somewhere here, right? So I want to show you how to handle dates with Node. I think it's important for you to understand how to insert the date in the database and how we can display it in a very, very user-friendly format. So in these couple lectures, we're going to deal with that. Let's do it. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to go to the model of the post and we need to add that field here. Now with dates, Mongoose, and this is what we use, and remember that this is how we are constructing or defining our schema. Now with Mongoose, we can deal with dates with a little property or method. We can just come here and say date, and now the type here will be date. Simple as that. So we are letting Mongoose know that, listen, this type here, this data type is going to be a date. Okay, and Mongoose is going to take care of the rest. Then the default, we can just say that the date now is going to be the default, which is the date right now. Okay, the date, the time, all that stuff right here. Okay, and it's not Dave, it's date. There we go. I don't know why I got that name in my head, Dave. I think I have one of you guys email me named Dave. But anyway, so every time we insert a post, we should have a date now. And let's see if that is true. Okay, let's come back here and create post. And we're going to say this post should have a date. Okay, I'm not saying that this post is gonna have a date like to go out with a girl or something like that. I'm just saying it's just gonna have a date like time and date. Okay, so don't confuse yourselves there, guys. All right, so what am I? Where am I? Okay, let's go ahead and that's just gonna copy this here. That was a joke, by the way, guys. For those of you that might be a little slow sometimes or have many hours of coding. Okay, let's go to Mongo here real quick, and I'm gonna db post find, and I have this function called pretty here that's gonna let me see things in a better format. And as you can see, we have the date here. You see that? And you see how this is included in this function here, iso date. Okay, pretty cool stuff, guys. We got 2018 January 9, and it says it's 3 o'clock here for some reason. Okay, 15/27/42. All right, perfect. That's great. So now that we have the date, every time we insert a post, we're going to have a date. On the next lecture, what I want you to do and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show the date right here. Okay, I want you to do that. But not only that, we are also going to be installing a module that is going to allow us to make the date pretty, to make the date user-friendly, okay? To display it user-friendly. So I'll see you in the next lecture, guys. Take care. Welcome back, my dear students. I hope you guys are having an awesome day today. So, are you guys ready? Let's do it. I want you to wake up, okay? If you're falling asleep, if you're tired, go sleep 15 minutes, 20 minutes, get a rest, come back, refresh. Let's do it, okay? You need to always keep in mind why you're doing this for. I know sometimes studying and watching videos is boring and you might be falling asleep sometimes, but you need to wake yourself up and remind yourself why you're doing this, okay? Remember, this is for your own good. Some of you are doing it for hobby. For some of you, this is your career, your life. So pay attention and let's do it, okay? It's good that you practice. Okay, so now it's time for us to show the date in a column here somewhere. So I want to show it at the last cell there. Okay, so let's do that. Let's go to the views, let's go to admin posts, and then in index here somewhere I want to show the date. So I'm just gonna make another heading here for the date, and let's come back here, and I want to do it after allow comments. Okay, and we should get the date just like that. Okay, let's see if that works. So I'm just gonna refresh and voila. We got the date. But then this doesn't really look very friendly. I mean, very user friendly, right? I mean, yeah, it's okay, I guess. But what if we can make it so that it looks really nice, like January 1st, 2018, or something like that, right? So let's go to our npm, what is it, npm js.org. Oops, I got no internet connection again. Refresh this. I had to connect my internet. I am running mobile with mobile internet, guys. Okay, I'm doing this from a garage in my house. Okay, just because my kids don't let me actually record videos. They're on vacation right now, so it's an issue. But anyway, so let's see if we can find something for the date here. Okay, right out of the bat, I see this moment datetime here. Moment datetime. We install this moment datetime, and then we can play around with this. The usage, that's a little bit confusing here. Well, we can just put some, these are placeholders for this, so we can display the time just like that. Very interesting, very simple to do. Let's see, this has been downloaded 3. I don't like that. It has not been downloaded that many times. Let me find something else. Date. Let's just click that. And I'm showing you how to do this, guys. Just take your time with it. Oops, let's go back to the first page. I think I saw something there that I've seen before. Now I use a module here that I don't, right here. This one looks pretty good. Let me see. I think I've seen this one. Yeah, look at this one. 551,000 downloads in the last day, guys. 551,000. Okay, this is 500,000 there. And he's getting 3 million downloads in the last week, guys. Crazy. So this is something that you might want to use. Okay, so let's see, and we just install it right here. Okay, I'm just looking at it to this is the moment here. This is the GitHub page, and you can see some of the things here. Okay, pretty simple stuff. This is the documentation here. I just want you guys to go through it with me a little bit. All right, we install it. All right. We got the TypeScript here. We got Node. This is what we want. Okay, format. All right, perfect. I'll show you how to use it right now, guys. So let's download it. That's the first thing that we got to do. I'm going to kill the server right now. npm install. And then, what was it? I think I have it on my clipboard. Let's just paste that in here. Yep, right there. Great. All right, so now we need to use it where we need it, right? We need it for our post routes. So we need to, require where we need it. Sorry about that. And we need it up here somewhere. So const moment. And as a matter of fact, you know what I was thinking? Why don't we require this? Why don't we use it in a helper function? Let's create a helper for that, because what I want to do, and this is the plan here, okay? I want to go ahead and use that plugin. Let me show you. Somewhere here, I want to use not that plugin, that module to format this date. So we need a helper to do the work behind the scenes and display here. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. Let's go and to help handlebars helpers, and let's install this here. That's what we need. So let's just require it, not install it. When I say install it, I mean require it. So let's require that bad boy here. That's not it. It's require. And the name is moment right here. It doesn't have 2 amps, guys. So, okay, so let's call it generate time or something like that. And for what I read in the documentation, we're gonna have to take a date. We know we need a date and the format somehow, right? It's this basically we take in the data, and then we use a format to format the date however we want, okay? And we're just gonna return the main function, oops, which is the one on top there, which is called moment. We use that, and then we use a method that it has called format, and then we use the format inside this. Okay, simple. So that's it. We created a helper. Okay, we first installed the module, created this helper. We're returning the data. Now we need to go back to handlebars and play around with it. Okay, so you're welcome to keep reading the documentation a little bit more, but you see it right here. Okay, so play around with it a little more, read on it, and if you want to do it before I do it on the next lecture, you're welcome to do it. I'm gonna finish it on the next lecture. Try to do it yourself, guys, to see if you can get some practice. See you on the next lecture. Welcome back, my dear students. I hope you guys are ready to actually make this really cool date functionality for our posts, right? So this is something that you can use for any application. So we got the function here. Now let's go back to the documentation. Let me show you some of the things that I found to show you. Okay, so we have some of these things that we can use to format the date. I was looking for the month, and this is what I found. So we can get the month by putting this, this m's. Okay, we can also get the day by doing do. We can get the first or to the 31st, or we can get 131 if we do dd. Okay, so these are the formats that we got here, and pretty cool stuff, right? So as you can see here, it takes the first parameter. Okay, we can do it like this as well, but I'm going to be using the format method, which I saw up here somewhere. Okay, so let's go to the post here. Let's go to see where we are going to be putting this thing here. I'm going to go to admin. Now that's the routes post index right here. So this is where we want it. Now we got that function. Remember, it's called generate, right? But we need to register that somewhere so that way we can use it. And let's see if we have any other. We have them right here. Okay. So I'm just gonna create. Remember, this is called the structuring here, and this is from ES6. I have a free course on that. Basically, you have these curly brackets that you need. Basically, when we are exporting data from this file, okay, we can use these curly brackets to bring whatever variables we have in the other side to bring them here. So we got to give it the same name, and that way we can actually use it. Okay. So this variable will take the name of some variable inside here. If it's the same, it will have the same value out here as well. So keep that in mind. So we know that we named that function. Oops. Let's go back here. Handlebars. Generate time. So I'm gonna do it with just lowercase. Come back here. I got a comma there, and that it's it. Okay. Now we need to bring this down to here. and I'm gonna do a comma, paste, colon, paste. Okay, see that? I'm basically giving it the same name. I can give it a different name if I wanted to, but I'm giving it the same name. So now back in the index, which is right here, this file here, I'm gonna use that name. And remember, the first parameter that we are giving this helper is the date. Okay, so that's how it works. You make a space, and then the nets is the first parameter, and then the second space is going to be the second parameter. So the first space and then the value would be the first parameter, and the second space would be the second parameter. So, oops, what am I doing there? And now here, I'm just going to do this. And I want the month. I do a space. I do the DO, right? To do that first. So January 1st, and then the year is 4Ys. Okay, right here. 1st of January 2000 whatever. Okay, so that should work. Let's take that back to our application, see how that looks. I'm gonna refresh this. Oops, we got some type of problem. Oh, our application is now on Node 1 app. Okay, refresh, and as you can see, January 9, 2018. Okay, super simple, guys. Very simple, and it looks a lot cleaner than one we had before. So there you have it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this lecture. I hope you are really enjoying the course. If you are, please go ahead and review the course. And if you didn't give me 5 stars in the beginning, go ahead and do it now, guys. Come on. You know this course deserves it. And we got a lot more things coming, okay? A lot of cool things coming in this course. So make sure that you review it so that way at least I feel good when I wake up and want to create more lectures, you know? So anyway, thank you so much. See you in the next lecture, guys. Good job.